running around telling everybody he was the founder of the same gang. They jumped Diddy in. Dude got on there and said, yo, we ain't no gang, Gene. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Gene's a clown.
He's like, oh man, wasn't I in the basement? Wasn't I same gang? No, nigga, you said you was the founder of the same gang. You said you was the founder. Not you wasn't down. You was the founder. I spoke to the dude Mike personally myself. Nigga, like, yo, G wasn't no goddamn founder in no same gang. He was like, yo, ask him how we got the name same gang since he was the founder. They was doing that before this nigga was even in New York.
Gene came, bro, listen. Gene came in. Listen, I got a legal gun. I can hold y'all down. Y'all can move whatever. I'll show my badge and we can get, oh shit, we need him. Nigga, you was a flunky, nigga. You understand? Exactly. You know what we call that? A doja, nigga. You was a doja. Hold his hammer, nigga. You was a hoster. You was a legal hoster. You understand?
Yo, the dude Mike told me, he said, yo, we use Gene for the legal aspect of it. When like they was throwing parties and stuff and events, they'll get Gene to go put the paperwork in to get Bear Mountain and little spots like that. And like that's what Gene was, the doja, a flunky, a son. Absolutely. They use him to get the police off of them. They get pulled over, they have Gene show their badge.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the same word I ain't gonna say by who, because you know what I'm saying. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But come on, man. Like stop it, man. Stop it. And then he talking about he could have saved that full life. Man, rest in peace to Fox, man. Full in Fox. You understand what I'm saying? That's my guy. From the island, going back to back. It's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was gonna say Act 50. I could have saved it. Nigga, you was gonna save everybody's life. You was nigga that was always innocent shit. And then running back and telling the police everything. Nigga, you was an agent and provocateur. That's what we call that, nigga. You come in the hood and get information and then you go and tell them boys. You're playing both sides. Stop it, man.
Facts. He's on murder rap telling. And he on the internet talking about I gave 50 guns. He gave Terror Squad nigga guns. He gave D-Rock guns. Like, and
but you never bust your gun. Why you giving everybody a gun, nigga? You was there with Big and you had 2 hammers. You ain't even shoot. Nigga, when you that night you got ripped, you had a hammer on you. Nigga, you ain't shoot nobody.
And he illegally had those
guns. You ain't even try to
there.
reach for it, nigga. You ain't even reach for it. Nigga, you in an F-150. Niggas going for your truck. You supposed to. First of all, if you was real street, nigga, you'd have had that shit on your lap. Get out the car, you'd have had it in your hand. What the fuck it was still doing in the console? Nigga, that's how comfortable you was. That's how comfortable. That's how sweet it was. You know. Hey, Choke, man. I promise you, man. Like the shit that my team used to be on, like period, in the streets. I don't wish that shit on nobody, bro. These young boys, these young wild boys. I'm out here talking to the young brothers, man. Listen, man. If you really think that you with this shit, lock yourself in the bathroom for 24 hours. If you could deal with that shit, then power be to it, because they got 2 boxes waiting for you, man. They got a graveyard for you in a big cell. Matter of fact, a small cell, smaller than your bathroom. Sing, you could be in a cell like this, and you could touch both walls. Niggas getting gun. When I was in the swing, 2 dudes died. One was about to go home. Bosco, rest in peace, man. He's about to go home. His wife was on a visit. He went outside and they called him a rat. He go gun to gun with him and get killed. You know what I'm saying? Another kid, he gets hit so many times. He was robbing everything. Rat hunter cat. Man, about 3 jokers hit him up on him. He in his cell trying to plug himself up. The Muslim brother walked past the cell, see him leaking. Like, They labeled him a rat because he told dude was selling. Because in New York, you get shot, meaning cut, you can't even go to the police and be like, all right, I need medical attention. No, you got to hold that down, get to yourself, put that together, and then come back out and shoot something. That's how the live wires was doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So he be talking, man. I be making me think he was in Attica Yards or something, or he was in the mountains on Clinton or something. You understand what I'm saying? Like you fucking with some official dudes, bro. And then you want to assassinate characters, bro. You should have just bowed out. Listen, bro. Yeah, they ripped me, man. Boy, I got caught slipping. Then you want to put false allegations on brothers. You understand? I'm trying to do. First of all, we in the street, we outside. Every state, we outside. So it ain't. I'm not talking from behind the computer. Like I'm really outside. Like everywhere, from Brooklyn to Baltimore, Georgia, upset to the D. I'm everywhere. I just ain't hit the shot yet, but I'm everywhere. L.A., San Diego. So this is what we doing. This is what we've been doing, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you know. These false allegations, man. No, bro. For one, you had a hammer. You had a hammer on your ankle, and you was crying because you were trying to reach it, but the belly stopped you, bro. Like, so I wanted you to get that part and show the people when he said that, because they probably see it. Yo,
Yeah,
I was crying because you didn't know I had a gun in my ankle, and I was reaching down. I was crying, I was reaching down to get it, but the belly stopped me. So you had the belly of his co-defendants on a crime. You snuck a gun in. So you was going to shoot me in the court. You was going to be up top with me. I was going to be in the medical part, and you was going to be in population for shooting me on
yo,
set.
first of all, we
That's
know
a motherfucker, man. That's a hell of a movie there, man. That man need to write
Gene
movie.
is a liar, bro.
Gene, man.
If anybody believe, first of all these people that talking about Gene's story never changed, there's a bunch of idiots,
Hey,
right?
Cho, you gotta put one of them joints together with all his interviews with all the lies, because that's what I'm about to do.
Right.
All the lies he said. I'm talking about, all the lies, bro. That boy.
Yo, I just seen one homie just I don't know the name of his channel. He did a whole breakdown on Gene with just the check. It show how much the nigga lie and embellish, and you ask him a direct question and he go off here. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland was walking down the street with Dorothy and the lion and the Three Stooges was over here with the Smurfs but oh yeah, the check was in his right back pocket. Like he broke it down. But I've been doing it for so long, showing that he's a liar. It's not even entertaining to me no more. But if anybody want to believe that Gene had a gun in his ankle while he was testifying against you and was reaching down, that's why he was crying. It was going to pull it and shoot you, but the bailiff came over there and grabbed him and took him out the courtroom. They just as dumb as him to believe that.
First of all, they never took him out the courtroom. He stayed on the stand crying for about an hour. Mommy, every time they showed him his jury, one piece at a time. Every time, remember, he ain't seen this shit in 18 months. His boogers, his watch, his chain, his bracelet. So every time he seen a piece and he put it in his hand, he said, "You remember this?" Nigga, yo, put the boogers in his other hand. You remember this? And then he talking about niggas was hitting him on the head. Because I remember him, because I never forget a face. He talking about my crime, he whispers. He like, whispers, because Whispers only when he had no mask on. So, I remember him. Whisper mask on top of his head. I don't know why. But, I remember his face. He the one was hitting me on the head. Nigga, first of all, I don't glorify none of that, bro. But I don't like fake tough guys. I don't like, you like a big bully. I bet you was a bully your whole life, bro. And I bet you when you was with Puff, you know how the bodyguards be when they be with the dudes who up. Come on, man. He done been how many dudes he done probably put hands on for Puff, or been holding the dudes so Puff could get busy or act tough with. Puff was only acting like that because of the people he had around him. We all know Puff ain't no street dude, but he became that because he had dudes like with legal guns around him, and some ill dudes around him like Zip and Wolf. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't understand that you was the legal muscle. We ain't gonna take that from you. You was the legal muscle. But you're not a street dude. You're not a G, nigga. You're not a G. You don't have no ranks. You don't have no stripes in these streets. First of all, you don't even bust your gun. You got a whole legal gun and you let Big get killed, man, on your watch. Give a fuck who you was with, nigga. One of mine get shot and I got a gun, nigga. And a legal gun? Nigga, I'm jumping over cars. Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, bro.
You going to hear is that rocket going off, nigga. How the fuck you let
them guns was
the
not
notorious
legal.
one get murdered on your watch, nigga?
Them guns wasn't legal in California. He transported those guns at that time. That was illegal for him to have those guns. That's why he ain't bust shit.
So
because he knew he was going to go to jail.
He had them for show then. You had him for sure. You shouldn't even told nobody you had a hammer on you, and you ain't let it go. You understand what I'm saying? So you know, Choke, real talk, man. Like, bro, my whole life ain't been nothing but pain, bro. You understand what I'm saying, bro? I'm on redemption time. I'm 54 years old. I'm on a time where I got grandkids. I'm in the house right now. My grandkids outside. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be tough, but I was really tough. My niggas was really them niggas. In my town and many other towns, but I've been going outside since 1990 getting money. So I was one of them dudes, and my whole story is a story in itself. He just happened to be a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? Of me going to prison for 15 years and changing my life and becoming Muslim. Like he really is a part of me changing my life. Like to keep it a buck, he played a big part of my life. So you know, but the tough shit, like I said on the last one, I would like for Gene to be on some talking to the kids, man. Take it down a notch, man. Stop being so tough. You got all these tough ass niggas out here, man. That's what's wrong with the young boys now. They don't got no balance. Some of them too tough, some of them too feminine. You know what I'm saying? So when you run into a field and they got the perfect combination, they got that balance. It give you resemblance of how we was, and you be like, damn, niggas carrying tradition. But so many of these kids is fucked up off the drugs, and they putting shit in the water, the food, and everything else. They dropping shit from the sky and everywhere else. If a dude ain't in tune with himself and he ain't got no connection with the Most High, they twisted, they fucked up. And then this internet got niggas fucked up. So everybody want to be famous. We was really outside. You was outside. I like you talk about the tunnel. You got your shit coming out. We was really in the tunnel. 100 deep. No niggas, shout out to Sheep. You know what I'm saying? But we was really there. Like we was in there. Like he was there with the legal gun, you know, outside or with Puff right there. You know, and I get it. Sometimes when people be, you know, they come to the projects on the weekends and shit to see their family, they start thinking they tough all of a sudden. Then they go back to the suburbs, but they in their mind they go back to the suburbs. Like, I'm from the projects, or whatever. And that was him. He was the kid hanging around the Wolves and the Zips and all them and same gang and all these hustlers and all that. And that nigga, his mom was like, nigga, I'm just like y'all. I mean, yo, Jim, let me get $5,000 for Now he feel like he involved. Nigga just caught him for 5. Yeah, I know that story. When they caught you for 5, act like it was an investment. You like made you feel like you're a part of it, but you ain't. First of all, my guys in the city, all of them is them. 30 years up top, 25 they did up top, 20 up top. Solid dudes. I met some of the best dudes up top. Harlem, Bronx, Queens, BK, of course. You understand what I'm saying? Shaolin, upstate, Rochester, Buffalo. I met some good men, man. You understand what I'm saying? That was put away by guys like you. He the guy that when you on the run, he coming to your mother's house 3, 4 in the morning. Like I told you, 30, 40 deep, depending on your case. You got to shoot at police. They come at 30, 40 deep. He with them. He leading the joint. He leading. Come on, guys. Then at nighttime, he hanging with the hustlers. You understand what I'm saying? That shit don't add up. It don't add up. It don't add up.
He was a flunky. They used him to keep the po-po off of him. He was the badge flasher.
He might have a case coming.
Yeah,